If you haven't hugged someone in the last 3 days, your brain is sounding an alarm right now. The same alarm it sounds during real physical danger. And if that alarm keeps ringing for too long, your brain actually starts to change shape. At the end of this video, I'll show you a 20-second trick that starts reversing this damage. But first, let's understand how deep this problem really goes. Your skin has millions of sensory receptors. When they go without touch for long periods, your brain quietly starts releasing cortisol, the stress hormone. You thought loneliness was just a feeling? It's not. It's a chemical reaction happening inside you every single hour without you even realizing it. And this is just the beginning. What happens next is far more serious. When you receive touch, your brain releases oxytocin. This hormone directly fights cortisol and cools down the frontal lobe, the part of your brain responsible for decisions and emotional control. But here's the twist. If you go without touch for too long, the oxytocin system itself starts to weaken, which means the more isolated you become, the harder it gets to return to normal. How this cycle breaks, I'll get to that in a moment. Studies on long-term, severe deprivation have found real structural differences in brain scans, specifically in areas linked to memory and emotion. These are extreme cases, not just one lonely weekend, but they prove something important. If cortisol stays elevated for years, the brain literally wears down. And the next part of this, you might actually recognize from your own daily life. Chronic stress is well documented to weaken memory, focus, and emotional regulation. And in today's digital lifestyle, texts, video calls, DMs, we're simply not getting as much physical touch as previous generations did. This gap doesn't directly prove cognitive decline, but it is a warning sign worth paying attention to. And that 20-second trick I mentioned at the start, this is exactly where it comes in. Research shows that hugging someone for a full 20 seconds activates the entire oxytocin cascade. Massage, weighted blankets, or regular in-person time with someone you trust, these small actions can restore that chemical balance. This isn't a luxury. It's as essential as sleep or food. So here's your next step. Hug someone today, a full 20 seconds, and notice what shifts inside you.